What's up, nerds and geeks? My name is OMG WTF LOL FTW BRB, and welcome to Suprocker Saturday. Suprocker Saturday is one of the days of the week that I choose to pick really any game with no story behind it, just fun basically. And today I'm going to be playing some Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, something I've been doing for quite a long time, the arcade playthroughs. This time I chose a weird team. It's basically filled with all short people, if you want to go with that. I've chosen Zero from the Mega Man series, Beautiful Joe from the Beautiful Joe series, and last but not least, as you see me scurrying around right now, I'm going to choose Sir Arthur from the Ghouls'n Goblins series, or the Ghouls'n Ghost series, whichever one you want to say. I tried to match them up as best as I can. I'm going to be playing on the normal difficulty with absolutely no time, and our first match is going to be against MODOK, Magneto, and Spider-Man. And the thing I do lately with these Marvel vs. Capcom 3 playthroughs is I give you some information about the man that I'm going to win with, and it just so happens this man I'm going to win with is Sir Arthur. So, just a little information about Sir Arthur. He's a knight in service of the Princess Prin. Arthur is the primary protagonist of the Ghouls'n Goblins series. The usage of the name Arthur is an allusion to King Arthur of the Arthurian legend. Ghouls'n Goblins, the main series, consists of a run-and-gun platformers with players controlling a knight named Arthur, this man, who must battle through hordes of undead in order to rescue the kidnapped princess, also known as Guinevere, depending on the game/translation. From the Demon King Astaroth, Arthur's health and magic level is represented by the armor he wears. With Arthur capable of finding better armor and various weapons and treasure chests hidden throughout the game stages. Once losing his armor, Arthur is only left wearing his boxers, an image which has become iconic with the series, but we'll get a little bit more on that because we actually just defeated him quite easily, so I'll see you in the next battle. Nothing to worry about. It's just another mission. Well, our next battle is going to be against good old Cap, X23, and Spencer Rad. Interesting little duo I don't even know what duo meant. Interesting little conversation between Zero and Captain America there. Nonetheless, back to what I was saying about Arthur. In most of the main series, once completing the game, the player is forced to replay the game stages at a harder difficulty level in order to receive the game's true ending. The series has gained a reputation amongst gamers for its high level of difficulty. Arthur's been in the following games, and I'm also going to name what systems they are all for. Ghouls'n Goblins in 1985 for the arcade, Commodore 64, Commodore Amiga, ZX Spectrum, Amstrad CPC, Atari ST, IBM PC compatibles, Commodore 16, Sharp X 68000, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, NES, Xbox, PlayStation, PlayStation 2, PlayStation Portable, iOS, and Virtual Console. Ghouls'n Goblins in 1988 for the arcade, Amiga, Amstrad CPC, Atari ST, CP System, Comrade 64, Sharp X 68000, Sega Saturn, Xbox, PlayStation, PlayStation 2, PlayStation Portable, Super Graphics, Master System, Mega Drive, Virtual Console, and ZX Spectrum. Super Ghouls'n Goblins 1991 for the SNES, Sega Saturn, PlayStation, PlayStation 2, Xbox, Game Boy Advance, PlayStation Portable, Virtual Console, Xbox Live Arcade, and PlayStation Network. I'll continue on with more of this in our next battle.
Well now, guess we know who's the real hero.
Man, I sure hope somebody caught that on camera. Meh. Our next battle is against Akuma, Amaterasu, and Dante. Okay, so the next system I'm going to name following the other one is a Japanese system that, or not a Japanese game, excuse me, that I do not know how to pronounce that well, so excuse me. Arthur's also appeared in the Chomakimura R in 2002 for Game Boy Advance, the Makimura for the Wonder Swan in 1999, Ultimate Ghouls'n Goblins in 2006 for PlayStation Portable, Goku Makikumura Kai in 2007 for PlayStation Portable, Ghouls'n Goblins Golden Knight 2009 for iOS, and Ghouls'n Goblins Golden Knights 2 in 2010 for the iOS. Arthur to Astrof no Naso Makimura, Incredible Tunes in 1996 for PlayStation and Sega Saturn. Breath of Fire, Arthur appears in some paintings in some of the homes there. Cannon Spike, he is a playable character. We Love Golf, Arthur is a playable character. Dead Rising 2, an Arthur costume can be worn in the game. Oh shit. And that did not counter Dante. Mega Man Powered Up, and Arthur costumes available for roll for downloadable content, I believe. And he was also going to be in Mega Man Universe. He was planned to be a playable character before the game's cancellation, and was featured in the game's teaser trailer. So if there's a teaser trailer online, you might be able to see it. I'm not sure if there is one. Namco Cross Capcom, Arthur's a playable character. Project X Zone, Arthur's a playable character. Marvel vs. Capcom Clash of Superheroes, he's an assist character. Tatsunoko vs. Capcom Ultimate All-Stars, Arthur makes a cameo in Saki's ending. And of course, Marvel vs. Capcom 3, Fate of Two Worlds plus Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, Arthur is playable. The only thing left I gotta say, which I'll say in the next battle, is just his voice actor.
Returning to base.
If X were here, he would have tried to talk things out first. Unfortunately for you, X isn't here. Obviously a reference to Mega Man X, a person a lot of people were upset that got left out of the game. Nonetheless, our next battle is between Phoenix Wright, Iron Man, and Frank West. So the last thing I really got to say about Arthur, and the only reason it's not that much, is because Arthur's not a huge video game character anymore. He was back in the day, but nowadays it's just not much about him, honestly. But his voice actor in this game was Daniel Warren. He was the English voice for Arthur in both Marvel vs. Capcom 3 and Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. And Tetsu Inada was the Japanese voice actor for him. So, excuse me, that's really all I got to say about Arthur, because like I said, Arthur doesn't have much history. I mean, he's not like a Capcom icon really anymore. I mean, he could have been considered one. I'm really getting my ass handed to me by Frank West right now. But I am going to actually do something real quick. I did find a website that tells me all the character interactions between people. So I will tell you the Arthur's character interactions. So that should all be good as soon as the website loads. But honestly, Arthur's a pretty good character, but it's not loaded yet, actually. I thought it was. I personally, I'll give my opinion about Arthur after I read some of his dialogue here. As soon as the website would also load for me, that would be very lovely. By the time this website loads, I'm just gonna be freaking the end of the fight. Watch. Oh, whatever. Right now, we are beating up on Iron Man. I personally actually like that Zero move a lot more than some other moves. I mean, a lot of people... Zero's not a hard character to learn, honestly. I don't know why... Oh, we're about to fuck Phoenix Wright's day up. Or get sneezed on by him. Oh, please don't tell me we're gonna die. Okay, we're fine. There we go. And the website's loaded, so next fight we'll talk about more of this.
No damage to report. Moving to next area.
You're too slow. I read and analyzed all your moves before you even got close to me. Some trash talking there by Zero.
Get ready for the fight of your life.
Next battle, we're going to be taking on... I didn't see it. Virgil, Beautiful Joe, and Dr. Doom. So, back to what I was saying about that website. I do have it up here, and some opening pre-fight dialogues and intros. Arthur says to Dr. Doom or Iron Man, "Ah, a knight from a foreign realm. Huzzah!" Against Chris Redfield, "You too are looking for something. Let's be quick about this then. Akuma, you have the air of a demon." And against all villains except for Akuma, Dr. Doom, and Firebrand, "I will not forsake my duties." And a Firebrand, he says, "Ah, a trickery devil has appeared." That was also my impersonation of Arthur. It may not be good, but it's the best I can do, nerds and geeks. I don't know if I just lagged there or something. When he calls the tag in his partner, Arthur only has a couple ones. For MODOK, he calls him Pumpkinhead. Captain America, he says Cap. Felicia, Little Kitty. Shumu, Goroth, Starfish, Demon, and Phoenix Wright is Mr. Right. We're fighting Dr. Doom right now. Victory pose quotes for Arthur when he faces off against... when he beats somebody, I should say. For Dr. Doom or Iron Man, "You lack discipline of foreign knight." Kuma, he says, "You are too strong, but you must regain your humanity." Chris Redfield, "It appears that I was more sincere." All villains except for Akuma, Dr. Doom, and Firebrand, "You have faced the knight and lost." And Firebrand, "Huzzah! Clear without a miss." Of course, Firebrand is his main villain, so... Well, not main villain, but one of the main villains in his series. I believe Astaroth is his main villain. And after-match win quotes, Arthur will say things to Dr. Doom, "Clearly you are a knight with no honor." Iron Man, "Sir Iron Man, if you should ever be in Demon Village, I would much appreciate the use of your honor." Morgan, "You truly are Temptress of the Dark. Begone, for I have a princess to save." Senko, "When fighting evil, one must throw with precision and timing, and do not forget your shoulder exercises." Firebrand, "Foul creature, I have bested you in battle. However, it is your master that I really seek." There's really only one more, but I'll say it in the next fight. "Thank the heavens I wasn't left with only my pantaloons again." Thank the heavens indeed for that.
Get ready for the fight of your life.
So in this fight, we're going to be taking on Nova, Chun-Li, and Super Skrull. If I remember, this fight actually gave me a little bit of problems. And of course, the last thing I said, like I said, Arthur did have one more. It was against Hawkeye, and he says, "Your weapons have enhancements, the likes of which I've never seen. Well, to the victor, go the spoils." I don't believe anything else Arthur has, but I can still look for it, nerds and geeks. Wolverine. These are his assist quotes, so when Arthur is calling for help, he says, "Ho!" And when his assist's finished, he goes, "Hoo-ha!" Or something like that. I don't fucking know. We really got destroyed. Can we actually win this still? When replacing fallen enemies, Arthur, when only one ally is remaining, he goes, "Ungod!" And when no allies are remaining, he goes, "Now or never!" His taunts, Arthur says, "Ho!" and then still going. I love this website, Nerds and Geeks. And I don't think... Yeah, that's all it is with Arthur, so I guess I'll just give my opinion on Arthur as a character in this game. So, you know, at first when I heard Arthur was gonna be in this game, I was actually a little bit upset. And the reasoning why is because I'm just like, I felt like he was taking the place of Mega Man. And of course, Zero is the one that really took the place of Mega Man. But it was more as like, at the time I thought it was Arthur because I don't think Zero was announced. And, oh, okay, we still are living. Yeah, we ain't living through this one. Let's see, is Arthur gonna say it? Yep, now or never. I might lose this one. I'm not good as Arthur. I didn't mean I don't know if I pointed that out. But and in my opinion, and I'll say this in my final analysis of the game Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, I felt like all the original characters from Marvel vs. Capcom 1 should have been in the game. That was just my personal opinion on it. I felt like that would have been a nice thing to do. All the original characters. Wow, shit, we won. I'll talk more about my feelings on Arthur being in this game after this.
Fear not, I'm coming, princess.
A true gentleman will be willing to face any calamity to save Princess. That's not chivalry. It's just good common sense. Oh boy, it's Galactus. I actually, I lost to Galactus a couple times, and you're gonna see because I kept them in here. And most of them, I believe, were some BS losses. Nonetheless, though, back to Arthur as I completely destroy Domaru right now. Or get snapped back, either or. So I felt like that was my opinion. I felt like all the original characters should have been in the game, but of course, barely any of them made it to the game. But, you know, and then, I don't know, like, I just didn't really want him in the game at first. I didn't feel like he really fit at first, I guess. I don't know. It was more as like, when they could have given the game, I mean, a spot to anybody else, and they chose Arthur. It was just, it felt out of place. It's like, what does Arthur even do anymore? They could have promoted one of their newer games or something, yet they chose Arthur. And I know you're probably catering to the older fans, but I don't know. I guess I looked at it as in a business perspective, and I was just thinking you could promote some of your newer games, and yet you chose Arthur. But I mean, if they're planning to do something with him, I don't mind. But you know, now I don't really care. I mean, since he's in the game, I can't change anything about it, and I actually kind of like the fact that Arthur's in the game because it shows that Capcom's still paying attention to some of their older characters, and there's still hope. I mean, of course, with the new Mega Man Cross Street Fighter game coming out, I mean, there's hope for Mega Man still, unless this game completely bombs. Oh shit, that was a bad time to do it. He's gonna kill somebody. Kill two people. Let's see if we can defeat him with 0. Obviously not, though. As I said, I lost. But that's the one thing that's been bothering me a lot about Capcom, honestly. I mean, it's the fact that I feel like they're not paying attention to the games that helped made them. And I mean, I guess you can say they're paying attention to Street Fighter, and that's cool. But I mean, I'm not a huge fan of Street Fighter. I always preferred Mortal Kombat over Street Fighter. If we do not get him out of this, we're gonna die. Oh my god, we actually got him out of it. But like, they're older games. Like, they don't make Mega Man anymore. I mean, with the exception of this most recent one. Hold on real quick. You're about to see the most BS thing ever. He didn't even hit me, and I died. I mean, I guess you can say chip damage, but I've never died from that before. So, to me, that was a little BS. But, fight number 2. What was I saying, though? Oh, yeah. I just feel like Capcom's not paying attention to their older games. Like, they have Street Fighter, like I said, they're paying attention to. Mega Man, they're just making another game. And from what I hear, it's actually a fan-made game, and Capcom just wanted to, freaking, they paid the guy or something like that? I don't remember. I'm really fucking their days up right now. Holy shit. They haven't been paying attention to Ghosts and Goblins at all, from what I have seen with the research I did. The most recent game was the ones for the iOS, and to me, if you're not on a system, and I mean, even Game Boy kinda counts, but if you're not on a main system, they're not paying attention to you. Just like, I mean, I can go on and on about Nintendo, and maybe I will one day, but it's no Nintendo in here, so. But like, to me, I feel like they're not paying attention. Like, I believe, Strider Hiru, a guy they're not paying attention to. I mean, I don't think he's been in a game in forever until they put him in this. I think the actual last game Strider Hiru was in was Marvel vs. Capcom 2. And I understand that they have a lot more new games coming out with games like Dead Rising, Azura's Wrath. They just made a new game too. I can't remember what it was called though. But I don't know. I just feel like there's some game characters that never die. If they still make if they still make games about Mario and Sonic, and I mean, like I said, I can go on about Nintendo, and I'm just gonna say it right now. Mario games have not changed at all. At least Sonic has some different thing. You can bag on Sonic all you want, saying how shitty his games have been lately, but at least they're always different in some sort of way. See, this is bullshit. If I do my assist, it's supposed to knock me out, but that time it didn't. I don't know if I did it too early or not, but whatever. But like I was saying, you can bag on Sonic all the time, saying how shitty his games are lately. Fuck. But wow, that really took a lot of damage off. But at least his games are changing. Mario's usually always the same. I never played the Galaxy series, so I could be wrong, but you know, you get my point. Like I said, we're not talking about Nintendo, Sega, Sonic, or Mario. Alright, this is another bullshit thing. Ready? He has no health. No health. Yet I'm the one that got killed. I mean, like I said, I can see that I died fair and square. But still, no health, and I died. Battle 3 with Galactus. So we take on Domarindum again. Let's see if we can mess them up pretty good again. But Arthur as a character, I like him. I write comics, if any of you did not know, which I'm assuming you didn't. And I have a character that's based off of a knight. His name in my comics is Nighttime, but it was the group he was named after. But his real name is Sir Lance Arthur. You know, a spinoff of Lancelot from King Arthur and King Arthur from King Arthur. So you know, I thought I personally liked the name for him. The basis of it, I mean, I watched the AVGN, the Angry Video Game Nerd. Fun fact about him: me and him went to the same high school. But yeah, I watch AVGN, and he just recently did a Ghouls'n Goblins. Check that out if you want. And I've never played the game, but from what I saw with AVGN, that game is freaking looks pretty hard. And from what I hear, when I read up on him, yeah, Ghouls'n Goblins was a hard game. Wow, we just got messed up. But Arthur's pretty neat. I like him personally. And I really don't have anything else to say on him. My voice just kind of cracked there. But let's see if we can get this time. Oh, see, now that time it worked. I don't know, maybe I just called him in early. This is the thing that sets me back with Beautiful Joe. I mean, everyone says he's a pretty easy character, but I'm not a combo person. Like, I'm not good at getting combos. Like, I don't understand them. I can't remember them all the time. That's why I like Mortal Kombat, because I can press pause and see, you know, not combos, but abilities and stuff like that. See, that's bullshit. He just did that, like, 5 times in a row. Like, well, 5 maybe not, but 3 times in a row. And he just did that move not too long ago. I'm also, now that I really am out of things to say about Arthur. I've been considering redoing. Oh fuck, that's KO. Yeah, you are broken, Galactus. You are broken. Let's hope this is the final fight. I don't remember how many times as I did it. But I've considered redoing some of my videos. That way I can do this, like, give you information. So I might redo Galactus, which now that I actually have unlocked Galactus, I'm going to do it the right way. Wesker, Frank Weston, anybody else that I holy shit, I'm getting my ass handed to me. You know, just so I can give you information on those characters. I might redo them, I might not. I'm leaning more on the side of redoing them, so if you see them deleted, then I'm redoing them. Or if you see one uploaded again and then the other one gets deleted, I might not delete them until I actually redo them, so that's always good. We're really getting fucked up right now. But we should, yep, take them out right there. And let us jump. I love Arthur's jump. That's like one of my, I really like dig how they put his old jump in, so that's pretty cool to me. Arthur, you know, I don't think he's that good, but I've seen people, I don't know if in Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 he's good, but I saw people in Marvel vs. Capcom 3 on Xbox Live when I played it a little bit, that he was actually really good, like holy shit good. Like I actually got my day messed up by an Arthur. Excuse me. As we mess up Galactus some more here, calling our partners and chip him down. That didn't do too much. Oh god, we gotta stop him, we gotta stop him. Block. Okay. Galactus has moves like the one you saw in the last one where he just friggin' killed Arthur like nothing, which are basically one-hit KOs, and yeah, they're kinda fucked up. I don't like those moves. Like this move. This move's a one-hit KO. I could have full health right there, I'd be dead. Let's take him down with some V-Joe. And see, there it is again. That's a one-hit KO. I had basically almost full health. Alright, let's fuck him up with Arthur now. And he's done. We have saved the Earth, nerds and geeks. Still going. And still going. That he did, Arthur. Actually, we lost like 3 times before this, but you know, basics, basics. Prepare yourself for battle, foul beast. Truth be told, the tales I have heard of creatures such as yourself is why I have remained in this world. Is this some kind of joke? So I see a returning pattern here. Apparently, they've really edited the old ending. So I'm assuming they've done that to everyone because in the last game, the princess talked, and I don't think Fin Fang Foom talked at all, but yes, that was Fin Fang Foom from the Marvel comics. But you know, nerds and geeks, this is the end. This is my playthrough as Arthur. Not a good one. I'm not good as Arthur. I'm not good as Beautiful Joe. The only one I'm kind of good with is Zero. But I do still hope you've enjoyed my failures with Galactus and my little information about a character who Capcom really has not paid much attention to as of lately. And if you have, please leave a like, and if you would like to see more, please subscribe. I have been, wait, hold on real quick. Before I tell you who I am, please, nerds and geeks, follow me on Facebook and like me on Twitter. All that good stuff, you know. Yeah, promote myself. But anyway, I have been OMG, WTF, LOL, FTW, BRB. I said that really weird. And I'll be seeing you later, nerds and geeks. So until next Saturday, have a good day.